Panel sessions are discussions amongst invited speakers and OSR attendees about various relevant topics spanning all aspects of open science and open science practices. These sessions aim to address new and emerging topics in the discipline along with big picture issues in open science. They feature a host that will moderate a predetermined topic of discussion among a panel of speakers who reflect a range of expertise in the panel topic. The discussions during panel sessions are meant to ignite a more in-depth conceptual conversation about the topic, welcoming the involvement of diverse perspectives in the audience as well. Here are some examples of previous panel sessions.
We don't even need the hard data on exactly what the carbon footprint is to know that this would make a difference. And I think we can think of these as the kind of, low-hanging fruits that are probably about optimizing your workflows, optimizing productivity, saving time and resources, which, is the title of this panel, around, like you were saying, if you're going to submit a big job to your cluster, just try it on a handful first, check out the outputs.
And we, at the very least, should be using some degree of, at least preferably open data sets when developing new methods, or at least evaluating new methods, is not kind of random across a lot of different parameters. There's biases such as being from Western countries. I think, well, at least kind of given that as a point, it would be better to evaluate across multiple data sets
within virtual spaces rather than from my own institution, and really being able to drive change and inclusion and seeing disability as diversity as it should truly be seen as any other underrepresented community within many underrepresented communities could really be transformative to higher education and reduce the toxic effects of ableism that goes on unchecked in many systems.
And I'd say another big challenge has been sort of the day-to-day, existential struggle of if open science doesn't work, then does science work?
Shift open science from this very popular grassroots movement to a more stable, steady, structural change. I think what's important is to not keep the burden of the movement solely on the shoulders of early career researchers, but to get more established structural institutions such as funders, such as publishing bodies, such as universities and other institutions to wholeheartedly grasp the open science movement as well. And I think that open science has been an incredibly successful bottom-up movement, but in order to maintain the impact it's had, not just for this generation of incredibly passionate researchers, but to continue forward for all others, it needs to result in structural change, and that can only happen at the highest echelons of the structure of the research ecosystems we participate in.
Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing community. We hope to see you at one of our panel sessions in the upcoming conference.